John, with the VRAR Association, you recently made some changes.
Yeah, so earlier this year we announced that we added a tagline to the VR Association brand called "Where XR Meets Reality." And the reason we did that is the VR Association's been around for roughly 10 years, and when it started there were the two technologies, right? There was VR and there was AR, and the organization was created to bring together people to learn about the technologies. Well, obviously the technologies evolved. We now have mixed reality and spatial computing and all of these others. And so we looked at how do we keep the association relevant to the technology that's available. And we made a decision not to change the name of the association because a lot of people know it, it's got brand equity. But we wanted to add something in there that said, okay, relevance. It's relevance, right? It's about XR. So where XR meets reality also embodies the fact that this is about people. We're a marketing organization, we're a community organization, so it brings people together around the technology. So I'm hoping that everyone sees that, understands that that's the reason we're doing it.
Now, we have the Best of Europe event coming up on the 21st of March.
Yeah, the Best of Europe.
Which is a virtual event. Any other things planned?
Yeah, so the Best of Europe is a virtual event, and what you're going to see is a lot more. I mean, one of the focuses that we're putting in this year is doing more events. And some of those events will be in-person events, some of those events will be virtual events, and then some of those events are going to be hybrid events where we're going to have a physical event and allow people to attend virtually through Metaverse platforms or enterprise VR platforms like Engage. Recently, we had a healthcare summit in Miami in partnership with the University of Miami, where we brought together about 100 medical practitioners, technologists, academians to explore how XR is being used in healthcare. We also streamed that conference directly into the Engage platform and had about 40 people that couldn't make it to the conference attend, and the feedback was phenomenal. They said they felt like they were sitting watching the presentations. So we're going to be introducing that with more events. On the 11th and 12th of April here in beautiful Orlando, we are going to be hosting our first annual Central Florida Immersive Technology Summit.
Okay.
Now it's first annual because last year was the inaugural, right? So this is the
second one.
So now it's the second one, but it's going to be every year now. Last year we tried it, but the point is this is a community event that brings together not only VRAR Association members, but individuals in the community to understand how the technology is being used right here in the region, you know, in the military modeling and simulation industry, in the theme park industry, in the gaming industry, in the healthcare industry. But it's really a community-focused event. And we're expecting well over 1,500 people. We have an exhibition as well as a career fair, as well as a conference. And we're going to be streaming that conference into the Engage platform as well with 3 different tracks. So people can't make it to Central Florida for this conference, can still attend virtually for free on the Engage platform. That's pretty cool. I'm excited by that.
That's a pretty big undertaking now. That's impressive.
It's been building. We've had our smaller events and we've been trying and using the technology, and it works. And the point is we are the VRAR Association, so let's try using these technologies in our own events and really be a standard bearer for other folks.
Now, we were chatting as well. We have the Hannover Messe coming up in Europe in middle of April. We're probably going to have a less extensive, but a meetup with some of the folks there.
Right. So Hannover Messe is one of the largest industrial conferences in the world. What we'll do is we'll reach out to our Germany chapter and talk about hosting some kind of meetup around the conference. And I think I would encourage our chapters around the world to think about that. If there's going to be a big event in your area, it can be something like a meeting up at a restaurant or a hotel, or organizing a side one-day get-together to take advantage of the fact that people are going to be there. And that kind of goes back to the earlier point I made where the technology is now starting to be deployed at scale in different industries. So we now need to start going to those industry events and introducing XR technology to people that may not be that aware of it.
Interesting times ahead.
Interesting times ahead. Well, Kevin, thank you very much.
Thank you, John. Take care, man.